All right, welcome back, everybody. And what is up if you guys are new? It is RC Steve 710 here on Instagram. How's everybody doing tonight? And we are back with another Monday evening of Micro Mondays, guys. Yeah. Shout out how everyone is doing today. And shout out what was the last truck that you took out last week and hit the trails or the courses or the rocks with. As we get joined up, guys, and everything starting. If you guys are new here, this is Micro Mondays, guys. We bring you guys the latest info every Monday evening for all the updates, guys, of everything micro RC related. So your micro RC world updates are taken care of here, guys. Make sure to share with your friends if they haven't checked out the Micro Monday show, and also let them know we recap the show and we upload it on YouTube as well. So if they're not on Instagram, send them to YouTube. We have Crawler Works in the house. My brother, what is up? Barbie T4R, what is up, brother? Big Dumb Dad Hobbies, Milk TRC, TKRC, Checkers RC, RCLCC, Pluto's Planet RC, Tank Commander RC. What is up, everybody? Yes, early guys, early birds, Pigs on the Rocks, Lurko, Copper, Leaf Crawler, everybody in the house, guys. So much appreciated. We have our little gimbal back, guys, so we'll be super stable tonight. We got, panning ready to go, nice and smooth. So I'm excited. Badline's in the house, radio control junkie. Yes, sir. So everybody in the house, shout out what you guys were driving last week, or was the last car that you picked up in your collection. I see some Gladiuses, some Athos XLs, little Mater stubby build, LGRP comps, WT dualies. Damn, everybody a whole bunch of everything, guys. Love to hear that and love to see that. So you guys might have seen past couple of weeks we've been missing Dirt McGirt, our beloved co-host here on Instagram. Well, he is back, guys. That is some great news. We finally got him set up and going. So you guys might see him here in the chats tonight. But at this time, we'll probably still have to wait just one more week, guys. He's on a device that's a little harder to use at the moment. So he's got some equipment ordered so he can participate again for next week. So guys, if you guys see Dirty Customs in the chat, say what up to him. Give him a follow, guys. And make sure if you guys need some custom paint jobs, hit him up. So yes. Let's dive in, guys. We actually have a whole bunch of stuff to get into. And with that being said, on Dirty Customs coming back next week, we have our favorite little special guest. He's not little, guys. He's an awesome dude, but we have a special guest as well that will be joining us later tonight. And we have another special guest that we'll be bringing on to talk with. So you don't want to miss out on the show. Of course, guys, we did mention in the flyer or in the little story post here on Instagram that we will be doing a giveaway tonight, as you guys know. So first giveaway, we are a little bit waiting on the flub prizes, guys. So those should definitely be here for next week. So in the meantime, we still have something epic for you guys. I'll show you right now, but I actually been working on a cool little display setup right here, guys. Getting ready for the LGRP event. So if you guys want to see all the cool goodies that I offer, you guys will be able to see it in clear detail. So we'll be giving away a little bit of RC Steve swag tonight. We'll do one like fuel cell, and we'll do a roof rack, and then probably a couple other little scale goodies. So we'll do a little RC Steve scale pack for you guys. And tonight, you don't want to miss out another epic giveaway, guys. This one is um, uh, involved with our special guest that we'll be bringing on later tonight. So I'll go ahead and spill the beans. Yes, we have a Wizco crawler giveaway tonight, guys. So if you haven't checked out Wizco crawler here on Instagram, maybe he'll shout out in the chat, "What's up?" But if you guys see him, his name pop up, make sure you guys click his name and make sure you guys are following him too. So you don't want to you know, lose out because you got to be following this prize. So a Wizco crawler prize coming soon later tonight as well. So we have those two prizes. Super awesome. And with that being said, guys, we do see our guest, our co-host for tonight, and we'll get this show started. Last but not least, before we get this show started, guys, you guys see on the screen, we got some stuff over here. The garage has been a little crazy lately, guys, so a lot of stuff kind of just putting back and forth, but we can't forget our sponsor of the month for Micro Mondays, which is Flub RC, guys. I've been driving this L Series Athos XL C1 build, and man, this thing is just too fun for a big scale unit. You know, we implemented the tits axles and stuff like that, so it was an awesome build experience, super fun to build up, and driving just makes it even more fun. But guys, if you want to get up some Flub RC products, go ahead and use the code. You can use a promo code at checkout, guys. Micro M10. So I believe it is case sensitive. I'll go ahead and type it here in the chat, guys, so that way you guys can make sure you know what to type in. And I hope my gimbal's dying on me over here. Just trying to do something crazy, so bear with me, guys. I'm trying to stay alive. But there we are. Gimbal was going crazy. It's fixed now. But yeah, this is a SCX24 build, actually, Ken Mary. Congrats, by the way, brother. This is a SCX24, but it is that long wheelbase, 155 millimeter wheelbase. I don't know if we can get on our guest. Did he come on? Did we get him on? Do I see him? Let me try one more time. Disappeared, but let me see if you can send me that invite. Send me the request to join, and we can try and get you on. So, yeah, what were we here? Okay, so he's here, guys. We're trying to get him on. And yeah, if you guys want to check out more stuff, I wanted to show you one more thing, guys. So not only does Flub RC have some awesome scale bodies, this a great example right here. I was actually trying on some of the Bossman tires. Bossman tires are back here on this truck. Finally got to run those. Those worked great. Here we have some two different tires, both J Concepts, the green compound. So one you can see is with stock foams, and you can see I'm kind of giving some pretty good pressure on this. So while it does have good conformity, it's definitely on the little stiffer side, especially if your rigs get pretty lightweight or you like to keep it, you know, kind of lightweight on the wheels. Here I do have some flub inserts, and overall just immediately you can feel that the conformity is much easier to get a hold of. So not only is it we'll be able to conform over the obstacles or the terrain easier, but these inserts are set up with some sick properties, guys. You're getting the forward propulsion technology. You're gonna get the sidewall support with the beveled edges, guys. And there's a lot of beveled, you know, design in the insert to just make everything locked in on the ring and on the bead. So with the extra conformity, you're still going to get plenty of support too, guys, on the sidewall. So check them out. And there's over 200 types of fits, guys. It's crazy. Thank you, Mini Mayhem. I'm going to get you right now. 200 types of fits. So let's see, guys. If you picked up anything recently, let us know for what tires. And there we go. He is back, guys.
What up,
3 weeks
guys?
in a row.
Cheers.
We got Mini Mayhem RC
Hey, bad.
holding it down here in Micro Mondays, guys. So shout out and welcome to Mini Mayhem,
What's up,
aka
guys?
Hans. How are you
Thanks
tonight,
for
brother?
having me back. Oh, just peachy. Doing peachy.
Yeah, it's always awesome. Everybody loves, having you on. So, we're gonna roll with it, guys, still. And what better yet to check out what Mini Mayhem's been up to, guys. He's always busy himself, and I should be seeing him shortly. So that should be exciting, guys.
Very,
We
very
got tons of
exciting.
events to talk about, and the one that we're talking about, kind of, we'll talk about later a little bit. That LGRP open house, guys. So super exciting. But how was your week last week, Hans?
Last week was chill. It was kind of hot. It's just pretty secluded out here in the suburbia. I did find some pretty sick rocks, though, down by a close marina.
Oh, nice.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's kind of what, he's literally rock hunting, guys, which is living the dream at the same time. So
I saw,
can't beat that.
I saw you got out with Vic. I saw that. That
Yeah,
looked
we
fun.
got out with Vic. We were scaling. That was awesome just to kind of get the little big trucks out and crawl, as well as, crawl a couple of the hard lines trucks. So, man, super fun, guys. Shout out where you guys were crawling if you guys did any last week. But let's go ahead and dive in. I'm sure you heard the epic giveaways that we have tonight. We have a Wizco giveaway, guys, and we're gonna actually be talking with Wizco later tonight. And then, of course, we'll sprinkle in that RC Steve scale pack. So, if you guys want me to separate it, do the little RC Steve scale pack as a separate prize, or just you know, toss it in with that Wizco body set. You guys let us know. Let me know in the chats. And yeah, let's dive in, guys. So let's see. Oh, lastly, about the flubby goodies. You guys will see the Drip X next week. Right now, it's fully going. It's like it's getting down with the failed setup. So I can't wait to share with you guys this coming. If you guys will see me on Instagram, you'll probably see it earlier before Micro Mondays, but next week we'll definitely bring it back on. So keep in touch with that drip build. Um, let's see. Also, Minnie, I don't know if you've been checking out posts on Instagram. I've been seeing a lot from the past event that happened last week down here in SoCal, which was from Addicted RC, the little micro comp, and that was pretty awesome. Just to see a whole bunch of guys collabing, and that was also, if you were participating, there was a Robski build off little class as well. So you build a exclusive Robski Fab hardbody on a stock SCX 24 using the Robski Fab like components, the upgrade components, and you guys run the class amongst everybody who participated in that setup. So that was super cool to see. Can't wait for you guys. I'm not sure if Robski's gonna have that one available. Have you ever seen any updates on that? I'm sure someone can chime in, but that'll be a public body soon.
Yeah, I didn't know much about that except I did see the result. It did look like a pretty sick time.
Yeah, I think our
Um,
good buddy Milk Tea took the win for that class.
oh
So
snap!
check it out over on Milk Tea. He always provides awesome content, guys. If you missed or want to experience something, make it feel like you're
Yeah,
there. He's
I
got some
don't
awesome
I don't
stuff
know
to
when
see.
I don't know how he finds time to sleep. Sheesh,
Man, if it's
he's just
not
always
building
going,
and
always
painting,
going.
he's definitely grabbing that content into the event. So kudos to to Milk Tea. So let's dive in, guys. We got some popular topics that I'm sure you guys have seen, and I want to know. Oh shoot, I don't even have it on the table. No wonder. I have a new truck, guys, in hands, and I'll share it to you guys right now. But we have a new truck finally. Another one. It's the Axial SCX 4Runner. So here's what it looks like, guys. We've been prototyping it for a while. No, but
I didn't know they made a blue one.
we had to go with the blue one, but it ended up looking different in the final version. It ended up looking like this.
Oh yeah.
So, guys, we got finally released a 4Runner for the SCX 24, and in my opinion, definitely missed a couple things, but definitely hit a couple things. And let's hear what you guys have to say about it in the chat. But here it is. It is coming in the orange color or the gray color, and overall specs we can kind of check right here based off of these pictures. We're going to get a short wheelbase kind of with the Toyo Open Country 57 millimeter tires. So here's the body's nice and cut, super clearance. Looks like for large tires, which is a cool look. The wheelbase, sorry guys, my camera's off a little bit. Let me put it right here. Wheelbase looking pretty cool. For a 134, I really just wish it was overall like that 155, to be honest. But I can see how they went with this one. They did go with the Lexus GX 470 in an even shorter wheelbase, so it does kind of it is proportionate to that GX 470 at least. Comes with some molded Proline bumpers, guys, little 3D accessories. You get like the mirrors, the handles, the bumpers, lights right there. I wish it was a DeMello license one, but that's okay.
Yeah, I wonder how that works. I mean, wouldn't they have already had a license deal with him?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, honestly, but
That's strange. Huh.
cool little tube side bumpers and stuff, but it looks awfully large, in my opinion, guys. The tires choice for the wheelbase, too. But it does look like just like a massive 4Runner rock crawler, like a modded one on like some 42s or even larger. But what's the price on these bad boys? $159.99 and ready to run, guys. These are shipping now to the local hobby shops. Who else is about to put that, or what's your guys' ideas? I see comp cut rear and run C-bolt.
That
Oh
body it's not Lexan, is it? I think
no.
is it injection molded?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
it's
Yeah,
injection
okay.
molded ABS setup, guys. So this is going to be similar to guys who like that hard body style, like the Lexus Power Wagon or the Bronco. And I personally think it's dope. It's still going to use
Yeah.
those nice, cool big bore shocks, but everything else, guys, is kind of the same. And tonight's show, dude, there's actually tons of new RTRs out, guys, this just over the past week. So we get to kind of compare at least a few of them. So for $159.99, you get pretty much nothing new internally. Externally, you're gonna get the licensed Proline tires, and then this body, guys, this 4Runner body is actually a Proline body. So if you guys don't even want the RTR, you can pick up the Proline body for the 4Runner SCX 24 body separately. Those go for $47.99, and they'll come in a white setup, and you get it just like that, guys. So the whole
Hmm.
shebang, lights, everything. I like that setup, guys. I think most of you guys might be doing this route, honestly. I mean, at this point, we already kind of have the upgraded chassis already. You guys have a C1 or something you guys want to do. So let me know, guys. Are you planning to drop that 159.99 for maybe like your first SCX 24 for like your sons or a gift? Or you guys still really like the body, but you don't need all the extra stuff and you just want the body? $48. So it says 48 over here for me for the white one. So it says you need to complete everything. Well, they have stuff for you if you want to complete, but it says down here the release in a few next week, guys, July 23rd. So
Huh.
I'll be stoked to kind of see what you guys, come up with the paint schemes. That'd be cool.
I kind of like that green for some weird reason.
Yeah, that green. Let me see if I can get a better views of that
It's funky, kind of funky.
lime green. We got to go
Yep.
loud sometimes, you know.
Yep.
I like it for sure. So pretty dope, guys. And I'm sure you guys are going to be adding accessories or stuff like that. Maybe there'll be aftermarket makers making like a roof racks or like rear bumpers with the tire carriers, different bumpers in the front, stuff like that. So it should be hopefully interesting if guys get interested, the designers get, kind of interested in this to make some stuff for it. So 160, guys. Now let's bump it up a little bit to 199. What are you going to get for $40 more? So just last week as well, $40 more. Red Cat Racing, guys, just revamped, just came out with the new version of the Ascent 18 International Scout 2. This time, guys, we're talking brushless combo, 3450 kV brushless motor, a new updated front axle with high steering angle, bearings throughout, intercoat tires, and much more, guys. So for 199, if you guys haven't checked out the Ascent 18, and these look good. What do you think about that first glimpse right there?
Yeah, I like that one. I would buy that.
Yeah, the champagne one with
Yeah.
the intercoats. It's looking badass. Yeah, it's the Scout 2, guys. So licensed Scout body. If you guys didn't know, with the Red Cat, they still have like a molded grill. I think that might be it for the molded parts. You see there's no like winch mirrors or anything. There's the red one. Comes with the cool stripe decal. There's the front bumper. So what's also new with this setup, guys, is that front axle. So I can actually show you guys my Red Cat right now and share with you guys a major update that's gonna up the performance like crazy. So you guys see that steering angle right there. Go ahead and bring over my Orange Crawler's Juice chassis for the Red Cat real quick, just to share some comparisons. So here we go. We got a great shot comparison right here, guys. So I'll go ahead and kind of pull this up. It might be too close for you guys, but here is the axle, the front axle. You guys can see my C-hub. So here you guys can even see my modded axle where I literally drilled out the internals, like drilled out some of the housing just to get even more steering. But it did have this really low hanging C-hub that kind of really limits the overall clearance on the insides to really kind of get that full portal effect. So now what we have is a much cleaner, smaller, shorter C-hub area, which I love the look. And it still keeps the overall portal box setup. But not only that, you guys can see right here, now it's included with a universal axle shaft versus the CVD style axle shaft. So now, guys, it's having the universal, so you guys can really crank out some insane steering angles on these. If you guys are fans of portals, this is an awesome option. It really widens up that stance. You guys can sort of see. I'm trying to get a better
view for you guys, but night and day difference. Look at that clearance underneath. Might not be like the craziest portal setup, but for the Red Cat, it'll be a huge improvement as it's going to increase the overall steering angle and clearance up front. Also, guys, it does come with bearings throughout now, so that's a plus. And these things usually come with like bushings, kind of to offer those competitive pricings. But if you guys just want an all-out, ready to go, fully stout, brushless and everything, $200 is gonna get you this little setup. So check that out, guys. And lastly, Hans, I'll show you. If you guys want to go all out and just go wild for 239, or granted for 179 if you wanted the brush version, but for 239, guys, you can get this bad boy that just got released today, or was debuted today. Yo, this is crazy right here. The HPI Venture 18 Ford Bronco Ultra 4 4400 with the Von Gittin Jr. livery fun hammer. So, guys, this is like a completely different kind of car now. If you guys haven't had the Venture 18, I actually drove mine yesterday and the day before with my son at the park again. And dude, the Venture 18 drives so smooth. It just articulates so realistically. It is a super sleeper scale truck for sure. Now they took the platform and they made it so fun that I guarantee you guys, I think we're gonna see a whole bunch of Ultra 4 classes with people just grabbing this truck because not only is it fast, it definitely scoots, and the suspension is where it's at with HPI is what I'm kind of getting at. The movement of the Venture 18 moves like no other. Oh, there goes. So yeah, I'm just gonna hold it for a little while. So let's dive in, guys, and check this bad boy out. If you guys haven't driven one, it's okay. I don't blame you, but
Is it a wait?
now,
Is it a pre-runner? What's going on?
it's,
It's just a crawler.
yeah, still a
Okay.
crawler. It still has the Venture 18 inside it. But let me tell you guys, I have the brushless version of the Venture 18, and one thing my son and I like to do is kind of like do little drag races. He had the Rock Van, and that had the two-speed transmission as well. And he loves going fast in like the second gear, like kind of just like scooting around. So, I remember that the HPI has two speed. So I'm like, all right, let's race. And they're both on 2S. Mine is, I guess, brushless, so maybe that might be the difference. But dude, I literally blasted off like a rocket. I didn't know it goes that fast on 2S. So this is gonna be perfect, guys. This is gonna be handling like butter, in my opinion. They didn't go with trailing arms. That's, maybe we'll see upgrades later, but they did go with like a cage kind of platform. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So hinge system, guys, you could see now, hinge system, easy to access. These things go fast. We can kind of show the video later, but little light setup. So similar to like what the MB24, MB18 we've been seeing, but under this HPI setup, this is like I feel like it's just more plush. These things look cool. The tires look pretty cool. 1.2-inch, guys. If you guys haven't known, these little off-road tires, perfect like racing tires, or you can even put those little guy racing Turbo Max. Maybe they'll fit. Replace those, but pretty cool pre-runner, Nito grappler kind of tires. Let's see, just counter rotating. So it's kind of similar to the CR18P setups, guys. The counter rotating. It's a full metal driveline, so it's going to be robust, ready to go. I think They already had Metal Gears in the Venture 18. Oh, one thing I like about the HPI Hans is the caster angle. It's really aggressive steering, so you're gonna get that high steering angle as well, and then has a nice caster angle up front as well, guys. So clearances aren't the best. That's kind of my only thing about the HPIs, guys. They're not gonna be like the most clearance you'll experience, but I think if you're gonna run fast and scoot up stuff and blast up rocks, racing a little bit, this is gonna be perfect. It's just the suspension so plush. Um, I'll have my Venture 18 at the swap meet. I guess maybe I'll have it there if you guys want to try out that Venture 18. But look at this. Even it's gonna get even crazier now. So now they're gonna have V2 revised oil-filled coilover shocks. So now, guys, these shocks, like, look at all this technology in these shocks. So now they're gonna have a new lower threaded aluminum seal cap and soft springs that are easily going to handle the gentle bumps and dips. So as well as some of the harder hits. So, and then they said you can tune it with different shock oils or fine tune with the threaded aluminum spring collars. So yeah, preload and all that stuff. So kind of same thing, everything we have, guys. Yeah, pumpkin looks cool. The whole setup looks cool. There's the brushless setup, guys. If you get the brushless version, you're gonna get the Metal Gear servo as well. And I think if you get the brush version, you're not gonna get a Metal Gear servo. That's one thing I kind of noticed. But yeah, there's all the good stuff that you guys want to check out. Check out HPI, or I think A-Main is already having pre-orders, and then you can also get in that color too, that Lauren Healy colorway for the Vaughn getting. So crazy stuff, Hans.
Pretty sick. I like it. I don't know if I'd want to tote him around with all the other rigs, but treat it like a 110, special occasion rig.
It's definitely like you're doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's a special rig. You're not going to be driving that one all the time. I promise you that.
Just for the kiddos.
All right, let's see if we got this thing to work. I want to get this gimbal to work on me, guys. Unfortunately, so bear with me. But if we have any questions or things that we missed in the chat, maybe Hans can help me kind of go through it real quick. All right, we're all set on this bad boy.
Everybody is loving the gimbal. Yeah, the front hinge was pretty dope. I was thinking that myself, and I didn't say it a little bit back. Yeah, just business as usual.
Yeah. While I
So
also get some of your guys' names on there too. So Pathfinder? What are you saying, Pathfinder? Oh, let's check out what you've been up to. That's actually a perfect little time to see what Mini Mayhem's been up to. Take a little break from the news and get back to what we've been building, what we've been up to, guys. So you guys seen my L series. I'll share with you guys the Drip X, but let's check out what Mini Mayhem's been up to, guys.
this is just restart. Just a body commission I've been picking away at. It's Luis's Pathfinder off his Etsy WD21. Pretty fun. They're fun bodies. There's a lot of details you got to encounter if you want to make it right, but it's pretty sick. It comes with the bumpers and like all the lenses, so it's pretty sick package. But it's I think the second one I've done of this guy.
Dude, I love the stripes.
I'd actually like that was last minute today. I was like, oh, I got to do something else, so I added that just this morning.
How often do you usually? You don't really do stripes too much, huh?
No, yeah, I feel like I needed to do a livery of some sort on this one, and the WD-21 didn't have too many I didn't even think this was an OEM one, but I think it was the most prevalent one that I thought I could do. So yeah, not generally, not generally.
Let's see. What wheelbase is that one?
I think it's C10.
Oh, really? Really? I thought that was like a Seabolt, but that's gonna be dope. You kind of
Uh,
you don't get
that's proper deadbolt actually.
hmm, okay. And do you get the chassis or the builds to build off with, or are you
No, they,
basically just
yeah, it's
making bodies?
just a body. This is just a body. Yeah, nah, that seems like a lot.
Got you.
A lot of extra time. Yeah, there's some homies out there that are doing good build commissions. So I'll just stick with making stuff shitty.
All right, let's see here real quick. I'm gonna take a break from putting in these names, and we will get some more news going on. All right, thank you guys. Damn, we're filling it up tonight. I like that.
It's not-
Um, all right, here we go. Coming back to news. So yeah, some of you guys have maybe have seen Northwest Chassis Works. Last week we kind of teased a little bit regarding seeing a new product you teasing that's going to be released at the Little Guy Open House. But now we have a new update as well, a new picture or a new teaser. So we got a clearer look at what's looking to come as another chassis offering from them. So should be exciting. But here we go. We even got a name, guys. So it's finally happening, guys. The much anticipated Apex chassis for the SCX24 is almost here. You've
Jeez.
asked, you waited, and now the first preview is live. This is just the beginning. Full specs and features drop over the next 2 weeks, guys. So the official release will be at Little Guy Racing Swap Meet. So if you guys want
Oh,
to be one of the
oh
first
boy.
ones and are attending, you guys will be able to pick one of those up right there. Tons of questions, guys. What is it? What kind of setup is it? What's underneath? Stay tuned because Northwest Chassis Works will be sharing the full specs and the full features dropping over the next 2 weeks, guys. So you guys can take some guesses right there. Not too sure about like pricing just yet, guys. So I'm sure as the release comes, we'll be seeing much more details. Stay tuned for that, guys. And also, if you guys didn't see already, yes, those are the RC Steve link sets that will be for the Apex, guys. So even if you want to get a head start, be one of the first to get your link sets going for the Apex. We also opened up pre-orders, guys, for the link sets. That way, when you receive it too, you can kind of get a glimpse on what to expect. So pretty cool as well. Stay tuned for that, guys. That's pretty much all we know right there. Hans, I'm sure you'll be checking it out too. So a lot of people will be there to check out what's to come.
Yeah,
That,
that's exciting. It's exciting news.
yeah, that burner, that angle, those double bends, and the no peaking drive shafts.
Yeah,
Yeah, crazy
I'm
for sure.
curious. What is that like? 160? You think millimeters?
It could be.
Yeah,
Um,
it looks
knowing
long.
like,
The body gives it away. The body makes it look pretty long.
yeah, VTEC looks like one of those VTEC bodies. Um, so similar to like, I know VTEC offers some of those pre-cut bodies.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Would be maybe like
yeah. Those
a
are pretty
pre-cut
sick.
body for that. It's awesome, guys. So stay tuned for that, and let's dive into something that just gets crazier and crazier. Um, we just compared literally 3 new RTRs, guys. Now we're gonna compare, not really compare, but we're just gonna check out even more new axle drops. Hans just gets crazier, and it just gets better, though. I mean,
Sounds about right.
So, Mias Racing, guys. You guys already know they've been going crazy with the anodizing and whatnot for their axles. And if you haven't tried like the Mias ISO, the isokinetic style axles, those pretty much led the way to a lot of crazy axle designs for everybody. But now, yes, guys, we do have another offering for those type of what we come to know the planet. Oh no, there goes the tripod again. I think I know why it happens. I know why it happens. It's because it's like feels like it's loading or something. But anyways, guys, here we go. Probably some of the nicest looking axles that we've seen offering. I really love the round shape that we've come to know and love now, guys, from a whole bunch of makers, Endura, Tits RC, and now Mias. So they have started off by offering the diamond shape ISO, which was also pretty awesome, really nice, really, really smooth to see. But now they're taking the clearance, to the next level again. And this time too, providing a crazy, crazy nice scale appearance to complement that rounded style pumpkin look. So this reminds me of a true like Yoda axle
Yeah,
for sure, guys,
yeah,
with the
that's. I mean,
little
it definitely
oil.
is scale.
Yeah,
It's a scale
scale,
one.
guys. They really paid attention to the scale design for you scale guys at heart, and they kept it OG. Like they just kept it true to what you guys know for an ISO. So not only is it gonna have good looks, guys, it's gonna have everything that you come to know and love already. So the big brass knuckles, the 52 degrees of steering angle, the lay down or the servo mount, and the this actually is pretty cool. The link riser is now built in to the axle itself, I believe.
Huh.
Um, and then also the diff cover, guys, really nice and slim profile, angled for the best clearance possible. Even when the the angles of the caster in the rear, sometimes they get tilted back a little bit for like people who like that extra little bit of clearance. So they kind of took into consideration this area to make it real nice and concave or just real flush. So pretty cool that they share the little designs, but they are brass diff covers, guys. So they'll keep your weight nice and low. Also, guys, you guys already know they do have the proprietary worm gears for um, these axles. So you cannot use any other worm gear offerings but the Mias ones. Shout out if you guys, I've heard people using maybe the Endura ones are also compatible, the Planet ones. Shout out if that is true or false, but they will come with a 2:14 ratio installed, which will make it a, I believe that is I want to say 21 or 14% overdrive, something like that. Shout out. I think it's 21. But yeah, all these cool features, guys. And this is for the SCX 24. What's also updated is a pretty big, nice update. Is they have the integrated shoulder screws. So this will make the shoulder screws less to stick out, especially on the bottom, guys. So for you guys liking to hang or kind of see yourself hanging on the obstacles, there's this option. Sometimes what I do is I just actually personally run the regular kind of screws with the head inside it. It's a little bit more delicate. You just got to keep an eye that they don't come loose, but this is a nice design too for sure. As well, it's integrated link riser and all that, and then they come in raw.
Huh.
Another cool product. Let me hop in. Sorry, did you want to say something, Hans?
No, I was just, it was surprising me that they came in that raw aluminum. Those would be pretty cool. You could weather those up pretty good and put them under something pretty scaled.
Yeah. And then check this out. They actually updated. I'm looking over at other products they had. They updated their TRX4M portal axles, guys, to give it that furry axle type of look. I didn't know if you guys had seen these, but these are actually a really cool axle design with some cool specs. It says that it's +4 overall, but then in the description listing it says that they are +8. So maybe you guys can see right there based off these measurements, you guys can get the true specs of that. But these look to be awesome design as well. Portal axles for the 4M, and they also implement that nice, smooth, slim axle pumpkin design, similar to what we've seen in the regular ISO style. So not only are these, oh yeah, that's kind of the steering angle we get though. Not as crazy as ISOs, but
No.
portals, so if you need that portal clearance, they have those. And then for you 4M guys, the colors are here for the ISO diamond axles for the 4Ms, guys. So you guys like the colors? The SEX24 guys got them first, but now they are here for the 4Ms. Gold, blue, and purple, and silver. Crazy, crazy. Just colors. These pop, man. So you guys fancy any extra more bling, any extra anodizing? There you guys go, right there. All right, we're gonna try and get this gimbal on real quick one last time. If not, I have the regular tripod here. But Hans, did I miss anything?
I don't know. I'm just still blinded by all those colors. Holy macaroni. Vibrant
No,
for
yeah,
sure.
tons
They're
of
really
colors
pulling
for
out all the
sure.
stops.
They are point out
It's
stops
fun.
now.
It's funny though, because I've been getting actually a lot of inquiries about whether or not I paint axles. So maybe they like were ahead of the curve, and people are like, "Oh, I want different colored axles," and now we go. Here we go.
All right, cool. We good. We good. Maybe the battery's low on it. Let's see. Yeah, I think, I personally, I don't know if I can get behind the colored axles myself, but they are nice. They are very nice anodizing, and I think, people are getting the links. The links I like the colors for. I think when it gets to the axles, it gets like maybe too much, but I love me a nice black or a nice raw. Um, Yeah, I like the color options regardless. Like it just gives it a whole different perspective of just crazy colors. I see you guys shouting out some cool colors too. The green ones, man. I think we also got I think they might be coming out with bronze next. With a nice anodizing color. But let's hop in, guys. We're running actually a little behind because we so many cool things, and we haven't even gotten our guest on tonight. But we got a couple more topics to talk about, and then we're gonna hop on with our guest, and then we got a couple awesome giveaways for you guys. So if you want to stay tuned, I'm about to close the list off still, regardless. So just hang out if you guys are able to. Hans, I see you're getting busy. You're gonna get busy soon. Let's talk about that because we're perfect little segue. Hans got the new. If you guys don't know, we're talking about Tits RC axles, guys. Yes. May you guys say, well, didn't we talk about these Tits RC axles? They're +8, all this stuff, yada yada. Yeah, those they have those ones, but what Mini Mayhem is showing are the new 02A V1 axles from Tits RC. So what does all that mean? These are a little bit narrower, well, a lot narrower, guys. So perfect for these scale builds. C1, think C1, think scale, think just keep it narrow. So +2 millimeters extended on both sides gives it an overall +4 extended millimeter setup. So you're going to get that slight overdrive as well. I believe you're going to get that 2:14 ratio, similar to the Mias. So it's a 14% overdrive up front. But the main change between those wider tits axles and these ones, guys, are those double jointed axle shafts. So, guys, you're going to get that crazy 50 degrees of steering angle, similar to what you see in the Mias ISO axles. So if you guys want to crank out a little bit more steering, go ahead and DM me for some RC Steve steering links, and we can get you dialed in on those too. But yeah, plenty of steering angle now, guys. So not only are you gonna get the steering angle and keep it tight, but they have the brass knuckles on. Do they, or are they aluminum?
No, these are
Sorry.
aluminum. I think
Okay,
pretty sure these
so
are aluminum. But his fit on there
it
perfect. I
says
actually have a set. I
brass
need to put.
knuckles here on the description.
Oh,
That's
are
what I
they? I
saw.
mean, they could be. I literally just got them today.
Okay. But yeah, for these are aimed for the scale community, guys. So a 57 millimeter tire and lower will work best with these axles, meaning like they're already narrow, guys. You know, an ISO axle you can get away with a lot larger tires, but with the steering angle on these, recommended 57 millimeters or smaller to get that steering angle and not interfere with the shocks or any binding issues and stuff like that. So if you
Yeah,
want to get the maximum performance and durability, 57 or lower.
super
Yeah.
stoked to get these on some.
You can add the even heavier rock knockers or diff sliders and stuff to complete the upgrade. So they're available now, guys, and they are going fast. They say. So pick them up. Check out Tits RC. He didn't have them in time. Otherwise, they would have probably been like a cool giveaway. But no worries, guys. There's plenty of giveaways here, and there's awesome giveaways. So go support, pick one up, check them out. Big shout out again, Tits RC. And yeah, guys, let's go ahead and hop in because we're we are a little overdue on the time.
It's a gimbal's
But
fault.
yeah, gimbal's fault, right? And plenty of heat. So many RTRs. But if you guys don't mind a little extended show, we can. I always love a little bit of extended shows. So
Do a little makeup.
I think we have our guest still here hanging out. That's awesome. So let me go ahead and send over an invite,
Yeah, we're
guys.
camping. Isn't he on the East Coast too?
Whoops, might have sent the wrong invite to somebody, but
Oh, here we go.
sent the right invite this time.
Hey, what's up, Steve? How you guys
Yo,
doing?
what
Oh,
is up? So, welcome,
Thank
guys, and we
you so
have
much for having me.
Ethan, aka Wizco Crawler, here on Instagram, and you guys can find him also on Facebook as well, right?
Yeah, Ethan Fagan on Facebook, and then my email is wiscocrawler@gmail.com.
Welcome back. Well, I don't know, welcome back or welcome to the Micro
Yeah,
Monday show.
I've been
First time?
watching for a long time, but it's great to be on here finally. It's
Oh
awesome.
man, dude. Well, yeah, we can. It feels like you've been on already. So, like, that's how awesome, you're part of the community and how much kind of we already are keep in touch anyways. So, super
For sure.
awesome, man. And we're stoked to have you on. And
Absolutely.
guys, like I said, we are having an awesome little special giveaway. So, just as the last reminder, go ahead, do us a favor, click up on the top left corner on the Micro Mondays and make sure you guys are following Wizco Crawler in order to be entered in that giveaway too. We'll try and get as many extra names as we can in the list, but for now, guys, we are pretty much closing off that list. But if I do see any like new ones that I don't see here, I'll try and my best to get you guys in. But let's talk with Ethan, guys, because there's plenty to talk about, plenty to check out, and if you guys don't know what Wizco Crawler is all about, we're about to dive in, guys. So, Ethan, man, it's been awesome to just check out what you've been up to. And before we talk about your new products that you have actually here, let's go ahead and backtrack just a little bit to get to know
Yeah,
you. Okana was interested in asking a couple questions, and I'm sure we all are interested. But let's start off with, like what got you involved first of all into the RC, you know, community, and then what struck your passion for the little tiny trucks, for these micro RCs?
Yeah, so I think like a lot of us, Traxxas was my gateway car. So I had a Traxxas Rustler Basher, and I spent an obnoxious amount of money trying to keep that going. And finally, I was watching Cape Crawlers, like a lot of us did, and that's who got me into the mini trucks. And I saw those, and I was like, man, these are just so awesome. I got to get one of those. So I went to a swap meet and I bought two cars and built an indoor and an outdoor cars the next day, and I've just been an addict ever since. So
Dude, right? It's kind of like, man, once you get one, you're like, and you drive it, whether it's, inside or outside, those things can easily get addicting just based off like that soul. Like, man, these little things can go anywhere and you can
oh
pretty
yeah,
much,
for sure.
yeah, it's fun. Um, Guys, if you haven't checked out Wisco's profile, we highly recommend it. We're gonna check out a couple of stuff that you see here on his screen. But before we check them out, like you guys gotta see his paint jobs, man. So, what kind of themes or like setups you mostly look for when you starting like a custom paint job or build?
I mean, I guess it depends on if it's for myself or it's for a customer. I mean, the customer, it's either they know what they want, and so I try to achieve that, or they were like, "Hey, I trust what you do. I like everything you do," and so just go bananas. Um, which is always it's always fun to just kind of see where it takes me.
Yeah, that's cool. And if you guys didn't know, like, not only is he an awesome member in the community, supporting people, helping people out, but he does offer some awesome custom SCX24 work for custom builds and paint jobs. So we're gonna actually hand it over to him. Like, what kind of other services and products are you currently offering in the here on Instagram or on the micro RC community?
Yeah, so I do full ground up custom SCX24 builds. So I'll tailor it to your budget, and we'll make it awesome. I love to really give people a one of a kind piece of art that they can have, something that's totally different than anybody else and super unique. And it's kind of really a lot of my builds are just something different, something that not everybody has. Take for instance, I've got this Star Wars land speeder. It's the land crawler. It's not the most capable, but it's cool. I mean, I love Star Wars. I'm a nerd, so I saw the body. I've had it in my mind for a while, and I was like, I think that'd be really cool, and it just worked out perfectly on a 24, and yeah, just something
That's
different,
pretty sick.
something, yeah.
Yeah, I love that, guys. Personally, the one that I've seen, man, I mean, it's hard to pick, but recently, I know you've recently completed like a Gladius build, and then as well, you completed for a customer, which we don't have, but I'll pull it on just in a little bit, guys. But an awesome space van, guys. That was probably a super awesome. Let's check out the Gladius, though. Speaking of, guys, the anodized axles and everything, if you guys want a perfect theme, you can even just hit up Wizco and be like, yo, I need purple, everything. He knows
Yeah.
exactly what to get and how to set things up, too.
Yeah, so this one started off with that Gladius forged purple carbon, and then it just kind of went off the rails from there and went all purple. And Mias came out with the purple axles just in time, and got that Injora purple underglow in there, and it's a sick truck. I love that a lot. And of course, you got the RC Steve flame anodized purple links, which just man, this thing slays. It's awesome.
That's crazy. That one is, yeah, that's a 155 millimeter wheelbase that you guys see, and then not not only do you offer the custom builds, guys, you can do custom setups, custom paint jobs, but you're also diving into a little bit of like 3D accessories. So, and also a new product, guys, into the, he's been, not, let me take it back. Not only has he been diving into some awesome 3D accessories and stuff, but he's been getting the hang of his printer, guys, and he's been diving into more of the printing life. So, what better way to add for a custom builder, a custom painter, than one of his own products, guys? So, might as well let's take a look at what the new product that Wizco. You guys already probably seen it, but let's check it out here on Micro Mondays, guys. We have the Hot Rod Hardbody.
Sick.
Yeah, I love this thing. It came out so good.
Yeah, guys. So this is how about you give us the details? What type of setup are we looking for if we want to mount this body on our SCX 24?
Yeah, so I'm going to include mounts and magnets, just like most of the other makers, and it's just going to mount up like any other hard body. And we've got this. So the bed, it comes with this bed, but oh, sorry, I wasn't in camera. We also have Carnage RC wood bed, so that comes in your walnut and also in your birch. So you have that as an additional option for $20 extra. And so, yeah, so this is a Gladiator wheelbase, and I had this idea for a long time. Actually, my stepdad had a 35 Ford, all original growing up, and I wanted something different and unique, just kind of like my style, something that nobody else had, and so I found a body file that we could base this off of, and actually SDRC Crawl Shop, he was the one who did the remodel on this for me, and yeah, it just turned out fantastic.
Looks super sick. 155, you said?
Yeah, so that's the standard Gladiator wheelbase.
Nice. And it's super low profile too. Looks dope. And then you also collabing with Carnage RC a little bit on
Yep.
that?
So I've got a stockpile of 50 wood beds ready to go. Right now, I'm just my one printer's going bananas trying to print everything. I'd like to have 50 units ready to ship out. So I'm hoping within the next couple weeks. I actually did just order a second printer tonight. So trying to from the response I've gotten, it's going to be I think a popular product. So I'm pretty excited.
Super cool. Yeah, we're excited for you, man. Congratulations on that.
Yeah,
It's
thanks so much.
awesome to just have another awesome body option available for guys that are looking for something different. Because if you guys see our garages, or plenty of you guys watching here, I'm sure you guys have crazy amount of projects about to go down this summer or already in the works. So if you guys are looking for more options, different makers, this is a new one. Especially for the performance, it's actually really nice for that performance approach, guys. You can really get a crazy pinched front setup, so really grab those rocks real without having to worry about running into the truck or anything on the side. So I like that, man.
Yeah, for sure. And
These
I
are
had this
available
on.
now, you said?
So not yet. They're going to be on Etsy. Right now I'm waiting. I'd like to have 50 trucks built up for the drop. And so I'd say within like the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be dropping a link for that. So stay tuned on that one.
Oh, awesome, man. That's super cool. And then, guys, so there you guys go. You see his awesome products. You guys see his custom builds that you don't even have to lift a finger. You can just hit him up and he'll make it. He'll make what you guys see for you.
You bet.
And of course, paint jobs. Even if you just want a custom paint job, definitely get in line. And then also, not only does he do all of that stuff, guys, for the RC community, He's definitely passionate about making sure he has some cool events happening for the RC community in his area.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're in Western Wisconsin area, so you team up with a lot of the Western Wisconsin RC rock crawlers kind of group or members over there. So
Yeah, that is my group. I
that is your group.
started that when I got into RC rock crawling because there wasn't really a scene in my area, and especially there's not really a micro scene. The closest is Minnesota, which is like an hour or so away for any events. So that's when I started my group and started hosting events over here.
Yeah. See, that is sick, man. And not only that, let's see. So you do host some awesome events for the RC community. What could one expect when going to one of your events? What's kind of like involved, or what do you
Yeah,
plan about?
so um, we do a lot of micro comps. I've basically built the micro scene in this area. We really didn't have much before this, and we really like to keep our comps very beginner friendly and not too quote unquote compy. So it's nice and easy to get into. So we run RC MCCA rules, but we keep it very simple. So it's just really based on skid angle and tire size. And I feel like those are kind of the most important parts of the rules, and everything else doesn't matter quite as much. Um, and so so we keep it just nice and easy for anybody to come in. And so we've had a lot of beginners, a lot of people that have never ran a truck come to our events and get into micros, and it's just been really great to grow the community. And then I'm also in the process of actually building a public course in my area. There's a local park that I got permission to build there, so I've been busy this summer trying to clear the area and get ready to be building lines and obstacles and stuff. So that's super exciting too.
Yeah, guys. So definitely check out if you're in that Western Wisconsin area. You guys can meet Wizco himself, get involved with the events, work out the guys that are participating in the events, and you'll probably see a whole bunch of Wizco bodies and builds out there too at the same time. So
Oh,
here's
yeah.
another one of my favorite ones, guys. I just couldn't leave you guys without checking out this one, but that Space
Yeah.
Candy or the Space Crawler van, crazy detail. This is all paint. You're also starting to get into airbrushing now too, slowly, right? So I
Yeah.
know that'll take a little
Yeah.
time, but that's an
Yeah.
awesome.
It's definitely a little learning curve for sure, but yeah, I got a nice setup that was donated to me by one of my customers, and just super grateful for that. So, um, yeah, awesome.
Crazy. So man, again, guys, stay tuned for when this hard body, the HotRod hard body, will be available, guys. You'll be seeing the Etsy site once it's added there and everything's all said and done. You'll probably see it pretty soon. So follow Wizco Crawler, guys, if you don't want to miss out. Once it drops, you can pick it up. Hans, you got any questions or anything for Wizco?
You still there?
Oh, maybe you had to go,
All right.
but
No
all
worries.
good there.
Oh
There's a
no,
whole bunch of stuff,
my
guys.
mic was off.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're okay.
Yeah, I did have a question on the grill. Are you gonna offer other grill options for the hardline boys, or is
Um,
it gonna be
not
kind
at
of just as it is?
not not at this time. I mean, we might revisit that, but it's kind of going to be pick your line. It's not. I mean, it's not going to be a super hardline crawler anyway. It's more of the scale look, but it's. I mean, it's got great cutouts for steering. I did have it on some Mias axles, and you could steer all the way, no
Okay, cool.
problem. So
I can dig it.
Yeah, I think, guys, if you want, even if you want to, hit me up and we can make that work out. We can even like extend the front a little bit or something like that. But you guys, I'm sure you builders can make it work however you guys want to. This is obviously an awesome startup, an awesome platform to get your bodies set up however you want it, however you want to do it. So that's always the fun thing when it comes back to RC is like, chop them up, guys. Don't feel shy. Do your own spin on stuff like that, but start off by getting one of these bad boys. So should be dope, guys. Again, different options, super crazy details for sure. The 50 limited sets of the Carnage RC wood grain inserts in birch or walnut. So crazy. But yeah, man, congratulations again. And then
Thank you so much.
any last things you
Appreciate it.
want to shout out before we're actually gonna give one of these away, guys. So
Yeah,
for
we
all
are.
you guys just so patient, hanging out, guys, I've been typing away. So the list is done though. It is cut it off. I got plenty of names in here. Got 70 names. I think that's everybody. So what do you say? Any last things, Ethan, before we do a little spin?
I'm all right. Thank you so much for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it.
Dude. All right. So winners, guys. You heard the details here on the beginning of the show and before we brought on Wizco Crawler. So make sure you guys are eligible to do that. That being said, I'm going to bring over the wheels, guys, and we're actually going to get the little search ready. Okay, so shuffle the list up, guys, over here. And here we go. Good luck to everybody. Who's going to take it? DM Wizco Crawler. You guys are here and you happen to win.
Oh
So,
boy. Oh, this is gonna be good.
who do we got here? We got Radio Control Junkie. Shout out my boy, Radio Control Junkie, if you are here in the chat.
Definitely saw him earlier.
Sometimes it gets late, guys. People have to leave. But if people are still here, he would be here and shout it out that he's here. How many more seconds should we put it down? Should we count it down,
Like
or should
a
we just
slow
he can
5 count.
claim his prize? It's up to Ethan. What
There
do you
he
think?
is.
Oh,
He
he's
just he
here.
Oh,
just
He's
commented.
here.
he's
Sick.
in there. All right. So
Only
what?
woke up.
Halfway there, guys. I do have Radio Control Junkie's profile here. Let's go ahead and just double check, see if he's following the rules, guys, and if he's following Wizco crawlers. And yes, guys, right there, the Troy pod's going out.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, though. You are following. Boom.
Yeah, just send me a DM and we'll get that sent out for you tomorrow.
There you guys go. And let's do one more spin, guys, because can't forget, we actually have an RC Steve little scale pack right here.
We got another
We'll
Cal
pick
RC,
a little
man.
couple things out of here and make sure it's worth your time. So, guys, you guys already know, if you haven't seen, we got fuel cells, little scale goodies, sand ladders, roof racks, hard cases for the receivers and stuff. So let's go ahead and remove this. Just instantly right back in it, guys. And this should be an easy one because I'm sure most of you guys are following RC Steve. If not, and man, I wouldn't know what to say. Maybe give me a follow. That'd be cool. But let's say Fat Moose 24.
Flabbergasted. Oh,
Fat
nice. I saw
Moose.
him earlier.
I did see him. While we wait for Fat Moose for what, 20 seconds or so? Fat
Oh, he's
Moose,
here.
RC who? Yeah, see, I don't know if he's following. I mean, he is only following a little bit of people, but that little bit of people, you already know him. My boy Fat Moose, giving a follow. So, Fat Moose, yo, you won. Send me a DM. And then I think we pretty much have all the Micro Mondays goodies to be given out already. There's like 2 more guys that I need to send out those posters to. So those posters are going out this week. I finally got those packages. But Wizco again, man, it's been awesome to see
You
you
bet.
on.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, and everybody else, guys, we'll definitely have to catch you guys out next week. Stay tuned. We might have a whole bunch of more stuff to go through next week. And Mini Mayhem, man, you've been holding it down. We can't thank you enough for being here,
Just doing my
hanging
part.
out with the Micro
Doing
Mondays
my part.
crew and the fam.
Heck yeah. Glad Mark's back.
Yeah, so
Back
with that being said,
online.
guys, catch you next week. There's going to be plenty of stuff to talk about, and we will have some Flub RC goodies to give away next week, guys, so don't miss out. But yeah, guys, it's a late one. Much love to everybody hanging out to the very, very end. Hans, Ethan, you guys rock, brother. We'll catch you guys
For
soon.
sure.
Yes,
Have a good one,
sir.
Ethan.
See you guys
All right,
later.
Steve.
Later,
Peace, guys.
brothers. Peace out.
Later.